real hard, bring it back. They do want to be here. They've been, or at least should have been, some top contenders in previous seasons of CRL and always fallen short. There is something to be said for the desire. And Stockton, I think, if they come out here and perform well, they at least might really make Columbia work for it.
Oh, they're making them work for it early on here, trying to keep Stockton relevant in this series. Cam popped up in front. Drip will have the clear off to the corner, but he whiffed on that ball. Cosmic flipping to center, and that's intercepted by Bussy, forcing Cam to stay all the way back. And he's got options. Cryptic to his right, calling his own number to the ceiling, and down and through. Cam just bedazzles the defense of Stockton.
Smooth ceiling flip reset. Oh, didn't even want to waste time up there. Needed to get all the way under that ball to get it around top cheese, and with pace to beat the last man on the goal line. What an opener for Cam.
I mean, that's just amazing. We saw what happened against LSU. Braun B and the boys all jacked up, ready for that series. And then Cam put on a highlight reel display, as did all of Columbia College. And when you look at the statistics for this side, it's nearly impossible to figure out how you can exploit any weaknesses. Cosmic Flippy will dish off to Cam, and it's Cryptic waiting all the way at the back. And he's the guy. He's the leading scorer 2 seasons in a row here in CRL. And it doesn't matter. He has a bad day. Somebody else steps up as Cryptic banks one.
Boy.
Cosmic Flippy there. Top cheese with the save right on the goal line. But Stockton under immense pressure early in game 1.
Great poise from Top Cheese as well. Not an easy situation to find themselves in. Bussy pass across. Cosmic Flippy, the one to get there. Cryptic going for the bump. And unfortunately, shot is going to be offline. So easy clear here for Stockton, but doing a nice job to make sure to try and keep tabs on all of the different lines of attack Columbia are trying to go down. They have a 2-on-1 here. Cam over the top. Drip, you got to get this one around everybody, and that should buy enough time for Columbia to get back.
Bussy going to the skies, and just not much working here as Cryptic got that around Top Cheese. Drip's on his way back. Only Bussy is there, and Cryptic could not get by him. Top Cheese, big demolition, but they got to defend the net, and Cosmic Flippy did not make contact. That's a big miss out of Columbia. Then Cosmic and Cam run into each other. It's Garrett and Fireburner all over again, but they don't get scored on as Drip goes right over top of this ball. Huge missed opportunity for the Stockton Ospreys.
Big chance here, though, for Stockton to really start getting set here at the midfield line. There have been a couple of missed touches from Columbia, and with a couple of bumps as well. Cryptic is just forced into punching this one towards the midfield. This is a great approach from Stockton. It's just a matter of, can you break down the defense?
Cosmic Flippy actually centered that one for Bussy, trying to disrupt the offensive flow of Stockton. Drip and Bussy are both on the left side. It'll be Bussy that takes over. Drip waiting in behind him on the left side. Top Cheese diving in. Nothing there as Cosmic Flippy clears. This goes across to Bussy, though. It's a great play from behind the defense. And now Top Cheese doesn't have a play on the ball. He has to retreat. He got the midfield boost. Let's see what Drip can do with it as Top Cheese still in the play for Stockton. Cam is up, and he'll just play that low to get around Top Cheese, but there's Bussy waiting. His floater well wide, and Cryptic easily clears. I think he's got to be a little bit better out of Stockton.
Great job to hang tough there if you're Columbia. Stockton was just poking and prodding at the defense, not really trying to get a high-quality pass into the middle or anything, but seeing if there was any gaps there in the defensive line, if somebody would make a poor clear and give themselves an easy line towards the net. And really great job to make sure to execute on all of your approaches, semi-awkward as they may be. Cosmic Flippy misreads a shot, thinks it's in the top corner, ends up being off the bar, and doesn't have time to reset.
Stockton making Columbia College look unusually human as Bussy comes through with 1:05 to go. We have seen coming down the stretch, Columbia has struggled with some opponents. As much as a team that was 45-5 during league play can struggle. Top Cheese around Cosmic, and Cryptic makes the save. Bussy's right there, though. Ball went right to him. Cam's got to get on his horse to get to this, and he can't stop him. Bussy with a flip reset gives Stockton the lead.
Huge opportunity, nice control up the sidewall. Cam ends up taking a race for the corner boost, and that's the only reason he doesn't have a good line on that flip reset. I think he was so focused on thinking his teammate was going to get some type of challenge, and when his teammate missed, he was already committed to that line, and so just decided to try and play it out. Unfortunately, couldn't make the save back the other way, and a late go-ahead goal for Stockton.
A team that only dropped 5 games during the regular league play. Dropped a few in the playoffs and almost tied this game up. Cam couldn't convert. Cosmic Flippy trying to keep the play alive. And here goes Top Cheese trying to burn some time, and Cryptic not affording him that luxury. Big demo from Cosmic Flippy on Bussy. Cosmic is up and Drip has the clear. And now Columbia College has to go coast to coast with less than 10 seconds. It'll start with Cam. Very capable hands. Beaten out by Drip. And now Top Cheese trying to spike this down. Cryptic's got to collect and at least keeps us in the air. Not interested in a dribble play from there. This will touchdown. Cam couldn't catch it. And Stockton does what few teams have been able to do all season. They got a game off of Columbia College.
Got a death grip at that midfield line somewhere in the middle of that game. Refused to let it go. Phenomenal boost control. Great approaches on the ball. More importantly, high-quality challenges, and that really forced Columbia to try and play some real stingy defense. And try as they might, Stockton eventually able to worm their way through a couple of them. Obviously, it took Bussy making a banger of a flip reset to get them through on the go-ahead goal, but the fact that they were under so much pressure early on in the game and then just would not relinquish the pressure that they had on the offensive side, excellent show from Stockton. You said making Columbia look human. You're right. It does not happen very often.
So often it's hard to tell, is a team looking bad because they're having a bad day, or, worse than usual because they're having a bad day, or because the other team is forcing the issue. That time it looked like Stockton forced the issue. They could have won that game maybe by 2 or 3 goals. They had to settle for the 1-goal victory, hanging on at the end, and as you mentioned, achieves just stifling Columbia College at the midfield line, and Drip doing more of the same. Bussy coming in behind him. Top Cheese waiting at midfield, and Cam will win this ball, but it's going to bounce right to Top Cheese. And look how defensive and very conservative Columbia College is, at least to start game 2. They're all kind of hanging back. We're not seeing that very hyper-aggressive, just throw caution into the wind style of offense that we saw all throughout the regular season.
I think it's really wanting to make sure that they have a quality approach into a lot of the challenges. They don't want to take a challenge from a suboptimal position. They need that long clear to create that distance to try and find a way to utilize all that speed and aggression that they generally have. And they feel like they can only generate that if they get a really nice quality touch on the ball. Cam, what a save. And that's his teammate Cryptic going to make a second block. Won't get credited for it, but that was a big stop right there. And race back the other way. Cryptic will jam it home. Forget the save. Give him the goal.
Yeah, Cryptic gets there right at the last moment just to stuff this one right through Top Cheese, who did about all he could. It's a lead again early for Columbia College. We're seeing Stockton battle back late in game 1, and look, they've battled back in this bracket, and Top Cheese answers immediately.
Cam was really trying to figure out the best way to approach this, was really thinking that somebody on his team was going to come up with it, and I think he got a little bit scared of getting flicked early. He had a chance to challenge it, decided to pull off just in case. They just went for a little pop over his head, and unfortunately giving away that space is what ends up letting him hit the flick over him.
Oh, Cosmic Flippy trying to get one by. Double commit out of Bussy and Top Cheese going to the net. Now Cam over to Cryptic. Great infield pass. Better stop by Bussy as Cam takes out Top Cheese. 2-on-3. Top Cheese spawns ball side though. And Cosmic looking for Cryptic. They got that pass through traffic, but Cryptic can't get the shot through. Cam off target, and Drip will clear it right up to Bussy. Quickly on the counterattack, forcing Cryptic into action.
Really got to love the idea, though, for Columbia. Very easy to read for the Stockton defense, but at the same time, it does force them to play honest. They can't get out there, try and get things away. They realize that they're trying to put the pressure on target. Here's a double commit from Stockton. Much needed touch to get that over Cam. Could have been in some real danger there.
Cheese's shot blocked at point-blank range by Cryptic. He takes out Cam to vent out his frustrations, and Cosmic Flippy nowhere near the play as he's got to rotate back, and that forces Cam all the way up. Looking to challenge Bussy here, but look how far back again Columbia College is. Top Cheese has until about game 4 to get this shot off, and he finally does. Cryptic makes the stop.
Nice pressure there from Drip, and Cam actually biding some time there on the defensive side. Gonna dodge a demo and a big challenge that should stalemate a lot of that push from Stockton. And again, there's Columbia trying their best to make sure that they approach challenges from a quality position as Drip streaking across net. Big punt.
Would love to hear what the comms are like here as they communicate probably what they have to snuff out from Columbia College. Top Cheese rolls it wide of an open net. Oh, remember that one at just beyond the 2-minute mark. If Columbia College comes out on top in this game, another missed opportunity. Again, Stockton, look, there's no sugarcoating it. They have been, I think, far and away the better team here, but they've missed some critical chances, and now they trail thanks to Cam.
This is a tough ball to handle. I mean, straight off the corner, and Cryptic, worst case scenario on that challenge. Straight up off the ceiling, Cam with the advantage of position, well over the top of the defender, all about placement and pace. He got both.
Top Cheese waiting, and stuffed by Cam, and that's going to go through as well. Look, Stockton got the first one, and now Cam is bound and determined to make sure that's the only one they get.
I mean, Cam could see Top Cheese having that ball on the right side of his car, and as soon as he saw that, he realized there's only one direction that ball can go at this distance, and he committed early to that challenge, demonstrating great understanding of the car body language, and really just, he deserved that goal. Great read.
As timid as Columbia College has looked through the first 8 minutes or so of this series, all of a sudden, that hesitation seems to be gone. Cam navigating around Top Cheese at the goal line. He will clear this away with the help of Cosmic Flippy. Might not have needed his help, and that's opened the window a bit for Stockton to try and get back into this game, but you see how quickly they move out on the counterattack again, and it's all three up. Just caution into the wind. This is Columbia Rocket League, and it's worked for them for 2 months. It's not going to stop anytime soon.
It was actually a really nice bump from Stockton on Cam there to stop them from converting that chance, and Stockton, I wonder how hard they press here with 40 seconds. Obviously, they're trying to score, but what can they really reasonably hope to accomplish with this little time?
I got this ball out in front, but now it's all orange cars. Look, about 3 minutes ago, it is all blue cars charging ahead, and now they are hemmed back in their own zone. As Top Cheese will take charge and Cryptic skies this up. There's the demo on Bussy as he was caught being a spectator for too long. Demo on Top Cheese. It's Columbia. It's 4-1. It's ball game in a tie series.
Well, again, literally worst case scenario on this bounce here. Bussy praying for literally anything other than right back to Cam. And unfortunately, that was the outcome. So nice, easy shot for Cam. Had the world to pick from, and dead center is good enough.
And Cam's just going to add another. Here we go. That is tough. 5 out of 6 in this series from Cam. At least this time he let somebody get an assist off the kickoff. It's Cosmic's first. Congratulations. Throw the confetti. 5-1. Eventually, Columbia College will extend just a small bit of mercy and let this game end, but not until they feel like they have thoroughly broken the spirit and resolve of Stockton. That shot a little high. Cam still got to it, and now the ball touches down, and Columbia College, the Cougars roar back against Stockton in convincing fashion.
You know, I have to say, it's convincing in the sense of the final score line says 5-1. I think this one kind of got away from Stockton. You remember they had that chance at 2 minutes on the clock to go up in the game 2-1. And then just after that, Columbia put in the goal and they were up 2-1. And then they could have been, everything could have been different. It could have been a 1-goal game at that point, even if you tack on Cam's big dunk challenge that went the full length of the pitch. Like, Columbia, I think Cam made a couple of monster plays in this one, and that makes the scoreline look a lot worse than it was. And this one, I think, really came down to Stockton. Okay, they misexecuted on one high-quality approach where they definitely caught Columbia out of position. Could have had a go-ahead goal. Maybe that changes their approach, and they don't have to play as aggressive, and they don't allow, Cam to get some of the goals he did. But you can never know. And that's why when you get into the playoffs of CRL, you cannot afford to miss your 100% this should be a goal, it's an open net chances, because it can absolutely come back to haunt you.
Yeah, this game probably got out of reach far sooner than it should have. Had Stockton converted.
Oh,
now
baby.
They're right on the doorstep again, picking up right where they left off in game 2. You talk about the high impact plays of Camp 2, and I think mentally it has the same effect as, kind of a posterizing, rim rattling dunk in basketball.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, once somebody does that to you, that one particular play from Cam where he just charged in, no respect whatsoever, and made Stockton look silly, that's worth a lot more than just one goal on the scoreboard, especially in an esport where, look, the player's mental isn't always at its best. These guys sometimes think a decal makes them go faster. Cosmic Flippy has this taken away by Top Cheese, and he's streaking down against Cryptic, who barely made the save. Bussy to follow up, a little floater that's going to be easily dealt with by Cosmic Flippy.
Stockton is a little tied up here. They're a little slow to catch up. Thankfully, Top Cheese, nice quality win, and Grip really just seeing what he could put on target. Bussy, actually not a bad idea to go off the wall, and indeed it's going to work out. I love this idea. There's no guarantee that Bussy can actually put this on target, and all he does is just say, good enough. If it goes post and in, fine. But don't try and overcook it and take it away from your teammate. If it's off the wall, they'll be ready for it, and they turn it in.
And just to highlight how this is a game of very slim margins, Cam still almost got to that. And if he had, just imagine what that would have done to the mentality of Stockton. As Drip will have this after the demo. Cam's ball's right next to the ball, so he can immediately become a factor. Bussy coming in, went low, and Top Cheese pushed it wide. Cam was right there, had it sized up. So Stockton trying to do what they can, and then Bussy just missed it.
He's playing the straight clear there. He's not thinking that nobody from Columbia is going to absolutely whiff the ball, and so he's playing a block and does not get rewarded with what, again, should have been an incredibly easy goal for Stockton. And that's why they always say you play the ball, play the ball, play the ball.
They were talking can't miss opportunities that Stockton normally very sure-handed with. Here's Bussy looking to generate another one of those opportunities. Drip is right there. And now Top Cheese has to hang back for a moment and didn't grab that corner boost. Here goes Cryptic. I mean, how does that ball go there? Now Drip got around Cam, but he also forgot to take the ball with him. Still got it to Bussy. Great pass, but an easy save from Cryptic. No passing play on there. Not a lot of creativity at the disposal of Stockton as we dip down to the halfway mark of Game 3. And Stockton still leads 1-0.
Kind of dry in terms of Columbia's opportunities on net. This has kind of been a bounce back to Game 1. Stockton very unwilling to give up any type of pressure in the midfield, making Columbia work for it. That's not a good clear, though. Thankfully, Drip was playing far enough back that he could make it work. As Cam, they're really trying to start winning some races to catch Stockton out of position, but not the touch you want there from Cosmic Flippy. Didn't get any distance between the defenders and ends up giving the ball right back, and Cam stops on a dime on the goal line to take that away.
So hard to not immediately jump and at least hold his ground on the line. Bussy gets this away from Cam. That's a good start. Cryptic stopped as well. Cosmic Flippy trying to bang around in the corner. Got it out to Cam, and Drip is all over the play. Listen, it would be so easy for Stockton after missing so many opportunities like that one there to really lose focus. But they still have a lead here. They have held Columbia College at bay, kept him at arm's length. Cryptic didn't jump. Top Cheese punished him. And after all this, it's 2-0.
Oh, at long last, I mean, Cryptic, he didn't even know Top Cheese was there. He saw the kick off the corner, was thinking, okay, definitely not what I was expecting, but still workable. And he was thinking, I'm going to bring this one down on a dribble. I'm going to take this out past the midfield line. We're going to start a round of offense with a minute, and it's over my head. Okay.
Cosmic Flippy uncharacteristically missing the ball there. Cam got the demolition on Top Cheese, so that leaves Bussy and Drip alone on the attack. Very capable duo. I mean, Drip has been awesome this season. Here goes Cam.
Might have a demo here.
They were looking for one, didn't get there. Cosmic Flippy looking for the infield pass, and Bussy cuts it out. Now Cryptic all the way across for Cam, and he couldn't get to it. Let him too far with 45 to go. It's Cosmic Flippy. A lot of boost in the tank, but he's going to burn all of it just to try and keep this play available. Give Columbia a shot at coming back, and Top Cheese slams the door shut on him.
Really great defense there from Stockton. Having to contend with a lot of strange looks as Bussy not going to have a look at this one, unfortunately off the mark on his approach, but 25 seconds left. Can feel pretty safe in turtling up if you're Stockton.
As was mentioned earlier by Coach Evolve, the head of the Northwood program, more worried about the teams in the East, and Stockton showing exactly why they should be. Cryptic trying to chase this one down and get one last prayer. 2 seconds left. There will not be enough time, and Stockton wins another tight one, but boy, did they look like they were in charge for a good 75% of this one.
Yeah, it's a gritty win for Stockton. Honestly, should have had more goals. Like there were some,
it
should have been 5 opportunities.
It should have been 5-1, just like game 2 was.
Yeah, this should have been their blowout victory with how many opportunities they found on target. And you really do have to give a lot of credit. I mean, Columbia's trying their hardest to find some way to get the ball out of their own half. They want the long clears. They want to have Stockton reset on positioning, force them to go back, and at least kind of meet them at neutral ground somewhere. And Stockton, to their credit, has done a fantastic job of limiting the amount of times that happened, absolutely blowing Columbia out of the water with the shots on target. If you come out there and you put a few more of those into the net this time around, Columbia's going to have a lot of tough questions to ask. And Cryptic, Cosmic Flippy, and Cam, when they get on offense, they've got great vision. They know what they want to do with the ball, but it's clear that they need some type of extra advantage over that Stockton defense to break through at the moment.
And if anybody's wondering if there's any kind of external factor here, whether it's ping advantage or anything like this being an East versus West matchup, no. Columbia College, one of the easternmost teams that you can get in the Western Conference. The ping differential between these two teams, 12. It is a non-factor. The real factor here is Stockton is just all over Columbia College. CC trying to get things going, though. Cosmic Flippy didn't have anybody to pass to. Cam will try and collect this, but Top Cheese bearing down on him very quickly. Bussy's there as well. High out of the corner. Cosmic Flippy all the way across. And that's going to force Cam to grab that corner boost, which he does, but does not get control. Bussy took him out, and the physical play from Stockton continues.
There we go, and here again you can see Columbia trying. They want those nice, strong power clears, and gotta love the control from Stockton. The aggression is Cosmic Flippy. That's a big miss. Really let Stockton have a lot to work with here, and they will take possession back as often as they can get it. Gotta love the control overall from the Ospreys.
Oh, Bussy throwing one across. Cosmic Flippy's all over this. Trying to stabilize here against Stockton. Stockton trying to play the Cinderella role here. Drip at that block. Top Cheese going to try and chase it down. Cam and Cosmic Flippy both got there. 2 better than 1 this time. As Cryptic beats Bussy to the play. And now looking to win a challenge right on the goal, or right on the end line. Nothing there. And Top Cheese will pop one away over Cam.
Cam kind of forced to give ground there. He was ready to go get aggressive on that challenge, really try and put the pressure on Stockton. He realized he just didn't have the positioning for it. Ended up kind of letting Stockton clear the ball for free, and still gaps in that Columbia midfield line. If they just start putting the nose on the ball, they'll find themselves in better positions. How about the dish to Bussy, though?
You ever considered coaching Achieves?
I should think about it.
They could have called that in real time. Bussy has been awesome. His 3rd goal. That ties Top Cheese for the team lead. Drip with a 2nd assist. Put it right on Bussy's nose. And with 3 minutes to go, it is Stockton in front again. And Drip almost added another. He does! Cosmic Flippy caught flat-footed. And Columbia got to have their head spinning right now.
No easy way for Cosmic Flippy to play that ball. It just bounced so flat. And I mean, what could he do? Perhaps drive at it a little more aggressively, but you got to be careful. You don't want to own goal it. And now they find themselves in the unenviable position of once again. Oh, another big miss. Did they score again?
Oh,
not this time.
Don't.
Gonna ricochet.
Oh, they might here. This is right on the doorstep.
Boy.
Top cheese slots it home. 3-0 as Stockton continues to just run all over them.
Oh, Bussy. Talk about being right place, right time. Just kicked off that post and landed right on his car. Everybody from Columbia full bore across the goal line. We're like, whoa, hang on, it's going back the other way. And this is tough if you're Columbia. They're really not playing a bad game, but they are certainly not playing a perfect one. And Stockton is outdoing them in the consistency department.
A team that has been the definition of great all season, getting its first taste of the Eastern Conference. And all of a sudden the questions start to kind of enter your mind. But keep in mind, this Stockton team, they might be the hardest working team in Collegiate Rocket League this season. Very few have put in the kind of preparation that the Ospreys have, and it is paying off in a big, big way. It got them to the Spring Championship, and now they are just a matter of moments away from going on match point to reach the upper finals.
Frustration here for Columbia, starting to get a little overcommittal with their communication and who should be going for the ball, and starting to get a little sloppy. And once that miscommunication sets in, the machine loses a little bit of its edge. And nice fake from Cosmic Flippy over one, but drip. Good solid layering from the Stockton defense.
That is just wide. Cryptic intercepted by Bussy. He's got enough to at least give this a look. Now Top Cheese across for Drip. This will drop right down in front and swept away by Cam. But again, Columbia College spent a lot of time on defense. That's time they're not spending attacking the Stockton net. Bussy beaten by Cam there. Top Cheese will have it. And Bussy from the side will take control. And Stockton can do whatever they want here in the last minute, as Columbia's got to bring the fight to them, and they have not been able to. Bussy got that one over Cam. Cryptic got a shot off, but it's very weak and wide, and Drip has the clear. Top Cheese coming in, and you can tell the confidence is there now for the Ospreys.
That was greedy. I'll be honest. I absolutely wanted to see that goal go in the back of the net. That would have been a beautiful, full top 5 play at the end of the day.
Well, look, the proverbial crowd that has supported the Western Conference all season has been silenced to this point. Final 30 seconds ticking away, and we saw Cosmic Flippy hanging around in chat earlier tonight. He was singing the praises of the Western Conference.
Chirping.
Yeah, he was chirping, and he is not doing that right now. Final seconds will tick away, and at some point, if this were a fight, they would have stopped it. 5-0 over the last 2 games. Stockton victorious again, and now they've got triple match point against the mighty Columbia Cougars.
And now you stop calling it a fluke. This one really has been played impeccably by Stockton. There are a couple of really important points here, Stacks. Go for it.
Well, yeah, I think you were about to bring one up. Second game in a row that each member of Columbia College has only had 1 shot. They've had 3 as a team, 2 games in a row, and no goals to show for it. This has been dominant out of Stockton.
Yeah, and a big part of that really is those challenges from Columbia at that midfield line. Every time that they've got that ball over onto that Stockton half, you're like, okay, great, here it comes. Columbia's about to start. What do you like to say, Stack? Circling the wagons. And unfortunately, they just absolutely bomb a challenge. It just clean whiff or just lose it horrifically, and it costs them all that progress that they made. And Stockton have had such a death grip on the challenge game that that's really been the biggest problem for Columbia. They have no way to regain control if they lose it, and that's why you're seeing Stockton consistently outshoot and out-pressure a Columbia team. They're really not challenging the ball well.
And this is where Stockton's recent experience can benefit them here. They understand 3-1 is not the finish line. They themselves were down 3-1 to UNLV and brought it all the way back in improbable fashion. Cam beaten there by Bussy. Drip very quickly back in the air, but not enough boost And now Top Cheese got around one,
Good
but then
tackle.
got checked by Cryptic. So this will force Bussy up into the air, and Top Cheese lurking in behind him. He'll grab a full tank
Scared
of
now.
boost, and Cosmic Flippy kind of made, actually a great play, making sure that went nowhere near Top Cheese. It's going to work out for Cryptic. Oh my goodness! Here come the Cougars.
This is why we play the ball. Cryptic off the ceiling towards the backboard. Stop thinking about the dunk. We're committed to where that ball is bouncing. And a beautiful triple tap for Cryptic. Stunner of a goal to get things going here in game 5, excuse me.
That is the first goal for Columbia College since the fifth goal that came out of Cam in that blowout in game 2. And now Cryptic, the leading guy on this team, is starting to come alive.
And you can see Cam absolutely stick a challenge there. Knew he wanted to keep it in position. Everybody from Stockton off grabbing boost. Let your teammate wheel back around. As long as you keep it in play, you've got something. And now a nice early 2-goal lead. You got 4 minutes to hold on to it. Can you find a way to stop Stockton out pressuring you here with the lead is the real question.
Columbia College watched this perfect season flash before their eyes in the semifinals in the Western Conference playoffs. They had to go all 7 with UNLV. UNLV, by the way, waiting in the lower bracket, our final match of the night, where they'll take on UT Arlington whenever this one concludes. Cryptic will leave this one for Cosmic Flippy. Cam waiting in front, won't get there. Cosmic Flippy, oh, that goes off of Cam, and that put Cryptic in a real awkward spot. Drip coming on, thrown in front, but Bussy can't get to it in time. That's actually still dangerous.
Geez.
Top Cheese coming on. Oh, he got the dunk on Cam. Game on.
What did we say? It's the challenge game. Drip right through a couple people. Bussy stuffs one back into the box, and Top Cheese gonna outdo Cam. And before any of that happened, they crushed a challenge through at the midfield line. Stockton coming up big and getting themselves back in this one.
How about that challenge out of Bussy, too? There's a lot of hustle there. Top Cheese throwing up there. Drip deflected away by Cosmic Flippy. Kind of a desperation challenge that works out. Oh, he just handed that one to Bussy, and he almost scored. Oh, that would have been catastrophic, watching that 2-goal lead evaporate as quickly as it almost did.
It still
Here
might.
goes Top Cheese. Oh, he got a piece of Cryptic, but Cryptic made the save. Cam still in front, but it's Cryptic that swats this ball away, and Cam will at least guy that out. Just a brief reprieve, nothing more for Columbia College as they're still under fire.
Did feel like Stockton kind of took their foot off the gas there a little bit. Not really sure how they wanted to approach that, and kind of elected to just take a moment to catch their breath as well. But they win a couple of challenges, collect the midfield boost. Big miss from Bussy, though. Big opportunity here for Columbia to waste some valuable time off the clock.
Pressure is certainly going to... Oh, Cryptic did not get that midfield boost. He's got to rush back now. He still has plenty. Now Top Cheese. Oh, on target, and Cosmic Flippy came in to save the day.
Don't hit each other. That also would have been a disaster for the Columbia
they've been flirting
defense.
with disaster all series long.
Okay, but they're happy to play keep away. You've made it through 30 seconds. It was scary, but you got it done. And once again, you're here on the blue half, and there you go. You got to come up with the touch. You can't go for a challenge and bomb it and let them out.
Oh, Drip will send this over to Top Cheese. They had a demolition for his efforts, and Cryptic. Can he stay with this play? There's no way, right? Oh, he spiked it down. Couldn't get behind the ball for the shot. Now here goes Top Cheese, one-on-one with Cam. That's usually a losing proposition, but he got the pass off. Oh, Drip missed on the shot. Another one of those missed opportunities, but it looms a little bit larger now that they're trailing late in Game 5.
Ooh, and Top Cheese got a little too much of it. He still threw everybody. And Drip wisely just playing the defensive clear, and unfortunately for them, Columbia again able to work their way through, surviving now for 2 minutes.
Oh, that's a great play by Top Cheese, and still available in front. Bussy just doing all he can to get a touch, but it wasn't a very good one. Cam got the demo. It's open, and he couldn't put it away. Oh, both teams are going to be... Whoever loses this game is really going to regret it. Cryptic got this down in front for Cam. Can't extend the lead any further. Again, Cosmic Flippy barreling through. He can't beat anybody. And this goes all the way to the side. Bussy couldn't get there ahead of Cosmic Flippy. What a touch by Cosmic to kind of save and prevent the counterattack.
Yeah, Drip as well with no boost here. Very awkward approach from Stockton, but they're stretching as fast as they can. Much needed touch from Cryptic. Had to clear all that space.
Final 10 seconds in a wild, sloppy but exciting 5th game as Colombia fights for survival. Cam! Oh my goodness, that was almost a complete and utter disaster. And still, somehow, Colombia is going to escape with a lead if they can just get this to the ground. And they finally do. Oh my goodness. They played with fire and somehow escaped unscathed.
Oh my gosh, my heart's pounding. I'm sitting here watching.
Oh my goodness.
I couldn't believe it for a second. I was like, you're joking. They're going to double commit, own goal, allow an equalizer?
That's game over if that goes in. Forget the overtime. Just award the goal to Stockton and let's move on to the lower bracket.
Oh, boy. You said it. That might have been the best 2-1 game we've seen all season.
It was certainly not the prettiest, but it was one of the most exciting.
See, that's the difference. There's scrappy Rocket League, which is bad but exciting, and there's ugly Rocket League, which is bad but not exciting. That was scrappy Rocket League. That was fun.
Oh, what do we have for an encore on Neo Tokyo? I don't know how they can follow that up, but by God, they're going to try. Here's Cam, beaten out by Bussy, and now Top Cheese, lining one up, one-on-one with Cryptic, and Cryptic makes the stop. There have been a lot of one-on-one stops that Columbia College, each and every one of them, has had to make to stop this high-power Stockton offense. This team riding a wave of momentum as Bussy wins the challenge here. Cam stuffs them on the goal line, and then Top Cheese comes through on the slot, on the follow-up, and 30 seconds gone by. It is Stockton who strikes first.
Bussy, challenge wizard. Oh, stuffs one through, and the second one to keep it in play. Top Cheese a little bit peeved about not delivering on his 1v1. Probably didn't feel very happy with his approach, and he made sure he wasn't going to miss that one. Smashed it all the way to the back post. Gorgeous shot. Better setup.
My goodness. Could we actually see in the spring championship Columbia College finally drop a series? Cosmic Flippy got other plans, but he has to go through Drip, and that stopped him dead in his tracks. So he got the demo, but at what cost? Cryptic now missed on this. Bussy has Drip waiting very patiently, but the pass never got to him. Not that this ball's going anywhere, though. It's just everybody is jammed up in the corner. Drip shot, pinballs around, and now Cam against Top Cheese. Look, it is ugly Rocket League, but this is exactly what Stockton wants.
Really good approach there as well from the defense of Columbia. Not panicking in a couple of tight spots, and Drip looking for a miracle as they will indeed just wait their turn. And Columbia trying to find some way. That clear from Cryptic may give them some operating room. We'll see if they can push onto the blue half and keep it there. As that's off the wall. Here's the second chance. Cryptic off the wall as well. Cam is not in position to take the final shot. That's a tough break for Columbia. You needed that one.
Time and again, we've seen players not jump for that ball out of the corner, and Columbia has scored because of it, but they don't this time. And they only have themselves to blame. Coming up on the 3-minute mark, Cam going after Top Cheese, didn't get him. Very patient defense, but he gave the ball away to Cryptic, and Drip makes the clear. Top Cheese is right there, and Cosmic Flippy just jumps onto the play. But Top Cheese has to back off now. Cam can't stay with it.
Oh
Bussy,
boy.
double, oh, just high. Top Cheese drilled it right at Cryptic.
Gosh.
What a read and what a save.
What a brilliant save from Cryptic. That was genuinely astounding.
All the way across, race to the corner boost. And it's hard to see who won it. I believe it was Cam, but now here's Bussy. Trying to get around Cosmic Flippy. And as every second ticks away, you have to wonder, when does the desperation set in for the mighty Cougars? Drip with another huge win right in front of the center line. Cam's going to challenge Bussy, and that's been a losing proposition for everybody. What a save by Cosmic.
Oh, and this is their chance. You have a good setup for a transition. You're through cleanly. It doesn't matter that that one's high. Can you hold on to it? Oh my gosh. Skies that one to space.
Wow. That shot's got to be on. Here goes Cam. Got a piece of top cheese. Bussy goes through. Only one more to beat. This kicks right out to top cheese. Just the water parted. He doesn't get the shot. Drip does. Bar down and away, and it remains 1-0.
Oh, you've given them a lifeline, Stockton. Can you deliver and take it right back? Oh, 90 seconds or so. Again, it's tough for Cryptic, Cosmic Flippy, and Cam to find a way out, but when they do, you feel like there's an inkling of something if they could just deliver.
They just need one strike. Down a goal. This could be it. Drip had to be sure-handed. Cryptic, bouncer right at Bussy, couldn't get the follow-up. Final minute of a perfect season on the line here. Top cheese, indirect for Bussy, you can't put it away again. They are giving Columbia College every opportunity, and they almost take advantage.
Oh, but they won the challenge. But they gave up all the space. They didn't have the boost, and now it's a really awkward approach here for the Columbia defense. Cryptic off the wall. He's got to make a second one. He's actually going to collide with Drip to give themselves some room to work with.
Oh, just throw that downfield. That's just a giveaway right to Drip. Makes Cosmic Flippy challenge. And that was a losing proposition. Cryptic now to the back wall. Oh, double top cheese it in! And that's how Columbia ties it? Are you kidding me?
You're joking. All right, did he get bumped? He rotates in? No, that's just a straight mistake.
No. It's a
that's devastating.
Divine
there was a guy threatening, but
gives Columbia College another lifeline. And now Cam got around him, but can't get the shot away. Oh my goodness, it's happened again.
What happens in this overtime, man? I don't even know.
I don't know. My bingo card's already full, so whatever at this point.
We hit blackout a while ago.
Unbelievable. Through no fault of Columbia's whatsoever, this game's in overtime. Here goes Cam. Cosmic Flippy waiting. Everybody's back, and Cosmic will have to play this. Just right down the center. Give away to Drip. That's going to be perfectly to the backboard, and Cryptic had to get it out of harm's way.
Oh, gosh. Imagine the pressure on the Columbia defense for all these high touches over their shoulder. It's like they're not hard touches to make, but when you realize it's the difference between winning and losing and advancing comfortably in the bracket, that touch that seems so easy magnifies in your head. It's so tough to handle as Drip on the goal line, able to make a save.
Cosmic Flippy's in a real awkward spot, and Cam had to come bail him out. Here comes Stockton. If Bussy can stay on this play, and of course he can. He hasn't lost a challenge since last month. Top cheese right at Cosmic Flippy, though. And here goes Drip. You just got to feed the hot hand right now. Get the ball on Bussy's hood and see what happens. Oh, Drip hesitated for a moment. That gave Cam a window. And there we go. Cryptic now, only Bussy to beat if he can get around Drip. And he can't. Second minute of overtime. A 15-0 regular season. They go almost unscathed completely through the upper bracket, talking about Columbia College. And now on the ropes yet again against Stockton. Cam's shot blocked away. Follow-up, Cosmic Flippy sends us to Champions Field.
Oh, the punishment has arrived. You knew that with this weak clear, Cosmic was going to have a chance, and just enough to survive the ball pinballing around the goal line. Columbia given a gift in Game 6. And Stockton, oh boy, you have done it now. You had them wrapped up tight, couldn't go anywhere. Big mistake, and now you got to play a whole nother 5 minutes.
This is unbelievable. And Stockton knows this pressure. They lived this not too long ago, about an hour ago or a little more.
Oh, man.
They were down 3-1 in a series. They brought it back and sent Las Vegas down to the lower bracket. And now they are the team that has blown a 3-1 lead to Columbia College, of all teams. The fact that they were up against Columbia is amazing enough. And the way Game 6 transpired, Champions Field, what else could go wrong for either of these sides? Drip gets bumped, And Cosmic Flippy's going to leave this ball to make the save on Bussy's drive. There's Drip with the follow-up. Bussy bearing down on him. And finally, Cryptic will get this away. That's a huge clearance to buy his teammates time, but they still don't have a lot of boost to work with. I think they have about 20 between all of them. Shots wide, follow from Top Cheese goes.
Yeah, you were dead on the money with the boost control. That's the only reason Cosmic Flippy wasn't up fighting for that ball at the midfield. He just couldn't find anything and didn't feel comfortable taking a small detour into the corner in case he allowed a free approach on net. And so those bounces of the ball working in Stockton's favor at one point or another, and they get out in front early. Can't ask for much more than that if you're Stockton.
Oh, don't worry. There will be like some 15-point passing play that results in
an own goal.
In a pool shot own goal that will tie this up for Columbia College. So don't bother watching this next 4 minutes. Just come back for the overtime. Oh, my goodness. Cam against Bussy. Top Cheese shadowing very close. They'll be forced back, and Drip's going to take charge. He got around Cryptic. Easier said than done for most of the season, but they have had success against him tonight. Cryptic just skies one up. He needs to burn all his boost to get a second touch. And Drip just pops one up for Top Cheese. He's been phenomenal tonight as well. 6 goals for Top Cheese, and most have been important. Cam, backboard. Cryptic is there. A soft shot sent away by Drip. Cosmic Flippy's floater is sent away by Bussy in the direction of Cam. Thrown in front, and Drip's right there. And how about this? That goes right to Bussy with a full tank of boost. What can he do with it? Going for the pass across, and that was very ambitious out of Stockton.
Yeah, really needed to hit it with a lot of power to get it all the way across the pitch cleanly. Fortunately, Columbia all over it, and not quite enough to beat the rotation back, but Columbia starting to find a few ways out of their own half. Do they materialize? Stockton pushed very far forward here. Top Cheese not in a good spot, but Cam not the best quality touch, and Bussy able to get back around to it, make a nice stop. They give one up to Top Cheese, smashes it right side, 2-0 Stockton.
Bussy's got another assist. That's his 6th. As he just tees one up for Top Cheese. Less than 3 minutes to go. How does Houdini break out of this one? Cryptic, indirect for himself, and Bussy again disrupts the play. That back pass may have gone wrong though, as Cryptic got the win. And Bussy's got to have this high up into the air. That's a great first touch. It's one of the better ones we've seen. Bussy saving his best for last. If you can believe that this is his best after what we've seen out of him. This ricochets towards the net. It's a little high, and Bussy got back to it. He is just everywhere, Achieves.
The dude is unstoppable. I mean, hand it to Top Cheese. Yes, guy's been placing the ball magnificently. In terms of who's making quality touch after quality touch after quality touch in an unstoppable form right now, though, Bussy the man with the plan. The dude has not missed anything related to thwarting Columbia.
He has just been a living nightmare. Cosmic Flippy right at Drip. And that gets around Cam. Drip, pop one up for Top Cheese. Why not? His shot's going to be well wide. Follow up from Bussy. Gives him a 3-0 lead.
Now, this was really just stitching this one together, seeing what the defense gave him. Cryptic worried about the air dribble. Top Cheese saying, I don't have a good line to shoot it, so I'll just pop it off the open wall and see if I can open a door. And Bussy says, I'm just going to hit it with power, see if it gets the job done. Stockton piecemeal a goal together, extend the lead, and a ton of pressure on Columbia now.
Less than 2 minutes to erase a 3-goal deficit. And look, the goals that Columbia has scored have not been impressive offensive plays by any stretch of imagination. Cam has Cosmic Flippy streaking downfield, and Bussy still got to this through the miss. Cam couldn't get a second shot. Bussy plays away from Cryptic. Less than 90 seconds now. Can Stockton University do what nobody else has been able to do all spring long? Cam with a save as they're forced to play on the back line. No boost to go after this ball, going head-hunting instead. There's a whiff, Cryptic there. Couldn't get the shot away. It's an open net unless Cosmic Flippy can stop him, and he does.
Oh, boy. Yeah. That's the interview I want to ask about for Stockton. You said they work harder than anybody else. I got to go learn what they did. Talk about absolutely delivering in the playoffs. One of the best performances I think we may have ever seen in the entirety of CRL, this Stockton team. And the only thing to improve on, finishing chances. And they weren't that far off on those either.
They built themselves such a lead that those missed opportunities, while critically wounding, have not been fatal. 20 seconds left as Top Cheese skies one up, and reality is about to set in on the Columbia College Cougars. X-1 as the Stockton Ospreys have come in with hopes of making it an all-Eastern Conference final. In the Spring Championship, the Ospreys continue to rise above the rest, and they take down the mighty Columbia.
I get why they were scared of Stockton now. I get it. I didn't get it before because I was kind of with Corelli.
I'm scared of Stockton now.
We should be. What a performance for Bussy, Top Cheese, and Drip here. Challenges on point, pressure on point, boost control on point, applying the physical pressure when the opportunity presented itself on point. The defense didn't let it through unless it had to work real hard to make quite a play, or if Top Cheese was feeling generous and wanted to own goal one. That was the only time. That was it.
That really was it. I mean,
Stockton
Cheese
gave them nothing.
Top Cheese was a scoring machine. Orange net, blue net, didn't matter. Ball went in. Top Cheese had something to do with it, and in the end, Top Cheese had a lot to do with why Stockton knocks off Columbia College. They go down to the lower bracket to play tomorrow night, but we still have one more match to go. We go down to the lower bracket. We eliminate one team tonight. Will it be Arlington? Will it be UNLV? The only way to find out is if you stick around. Don't go anywhere.